Good morning, boys and girls. I'm going to read a story to you about bugs in your hair. Sometimes when we're at school, our heads might itch a lot, or we feel like something's crawling in our hair, and we go and see the nurse and we find out that we have head lice. And a lot of kids get head lice, and it happens to a lot of people. So I'm going to read this book to you, and we're going to talk about what happens if we have head lice or if our friends have head lice. So this book is called Bugs in My Hair. One day, my mom made a terrible, awful discovery. Head lice. So the little boy's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. There were bugs in my hair, and they were laying eggs. Lice eggs are called nits, and they're really, really small. So here is the bug. Here is the hair that it's crawling on, and these are the little eggs that they lay. My head really itched a lot. What in the world were they doing up there? So his head is itching, and sometimes our heads itch at school, and we tell the teacher, and the teacher takes us to the nurse. And it says Lice-a-palooza. There's lots of little eggs, or lots of little head lice crawling in the hair. And these are the hairs right here. Oh no, I'm going to be ashamed. I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to be humiliated. Everyone will know. I won't have any friends. So he's very worried that his friends will make fun of him. If you have friends that have head lice or you see bugs in their hair, don't make fun of them, because it's not their fault and they can't help it sometimes because they're really hard to get rid of. So he's just enjoying laying on his head, and they're really, really tiny, and sometimes they're really hard to see. So like these friends right here, they're making faces and they're pointing and they're talking about him. Don't do that. If you know your friends have bugs or you see them, just say you need help. Tell the teacher you have head lice. I wondered how I got lice. Maybe from a hug, a hat, maybe a sofa, at school, at the movies. Maybe a friend gave you head lice when you put your heads together. I found out a bunch of kids had them. Look, and there's a dog. And it says, relax, dogs don't get head lice. It was hard for some to admit that they had head lice, even to themselves. So sometimes your head might itch and you don't realize what's happening. So they say, maybe I got sand in my hair, maybe it's dirt, maybe my head just itches, it's dry. I heard about lots of different cures. There is medicine for head lice, and sometimes we have to ask the nurse for help to see what kind of medicine we need. So some people shave their head. You don't have to get your head shaved, because you can just comb out the head lice and the eggs, and you can use medicine for it. Mayonnaise, some people put mayonnaise in their hair to suffocate the little bugs. They all sounded awful. So these are not good ways to do it. Lice are really hard to get rid of. It was like they took over our whole life. And sometimes you'll get head lice more than one time, and that happens to a lot of our friends, and we just have to keep trying to comb them out and get rid of them. It says, Mom did laundry every day to keep bugs from spreading. So when you're at home, mommy or daddy or your grown-up might have to wash all your teddy bears and all your laundry to see if they can get rid of the head lice that are in your bed. If we didn't stop them, they might conquer the world. So sometimes you won't notice that you have bugs in your head, on your head, and they might keep getting more and more and more. And it says Bugzilla. It says, this is war. So mommy has a knit comb. So this comb is very special because it takes the bugs out. I got magnifying eyeglasses to see the little eggs, because the eggs are really, really small. And head lice shampoo. This is the medicine that they use. You can also use eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, or tea tree oil. Mom read lots of books and magazines, and she armed herself with battle-tested anti-lice shampoo. So she's ready. The party's over, little nasties. And so there's Mama's fingers, and she has the brush, and she's brushing them all out. And this is the hair. Remember his hair was red? Finally, everything was laundered, treated, sprayed, combed, picked, and cleaned. We went to a professional lice treatment place, and I was pronounced bug-free. So either your mom or your grown-up at home can take care of the bug problem, or you can go to a special person who will do it for you. For the first time in forever, I got a good night's sleep because my head wasn't itching anymore. And then, oh no, they're back. And sometimes our friends will have head lice more than one time. We don't make fun of them. We don't laugh at them. We don't say that they're nasty. We just tell teacher that our friends have head lice or bugs in their hair. And then our friends go to the nurse to get that extra help. So we went through the whole thing again, and now at last those awful, disgusting little bugs are completely gone. And this time I'm not taking any chances. So when you're at school, don't share a hat, don't share a bow in your hair, or anything that you could put in your hair, or a scarf, a jacket, or anything like that, because you could get head lice from your friends. So our next thing that you're going to do is listen to a head lice song.